everybody. We're going to be making rainbow rice, which is a really fun thing to put in a sensory bin. So we're going to talk all about sensory bins, but first, if you're ready to get started making your rainbow rice, let's get started with that first. So you are going to take out of your black sensory folder this recipe here for rainbow rice. So here's what we're going to do first. You're going to find a spot at a table with plenty of room. You're going to put down some newspaper so you do not mess up Mom's nice table. You're going to need some white vinegar, food coloring, a measuring cup, Ziploc sandwich bags, a cookie sheet, or a tray, and some white rice, uncooked white rice. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put in 1 cup of rice into the bag. So I'm going to actually just pour, and I'm going to do 1 cup. You can have your child scoop it out, measure it however you want to measure it. I'm making a mess. 1 cup. Okay, so there's my cup. 1 cup of rice, okay? Now I'm gonna put this into my Ziploc. I'm gonna pour it in. And then I'm going to put in a tablespoon of vinegar. That's the big one. Tablespoon. 1 tablespoon of vinegar. And you're gonna put the spoon over the bag, and 1 tablespoon. Okay, pour that in. And 10 to 15 drops of food coloring. I think I'll use blue for this one. A lot of times you have one that drips nicely, but you're going to try to do 15 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you're going to zip it up really good and shake it all around so that the food coloring and the vinegar and the rice just get nice and mixed up. This is a great thing for your kids to do. Make sure it's all combined nicely. All right. All right, like that. And then you're just going to pour it onto your tray or your cookie sheet. Dump it out and spread it out. Use a spoon, back of a spoon if you want to spread it out. And it's probably best left overnight so that it's perfectly dry and it doesn't start to mold. And there you go. I've done my first batch. I'm going to let that dry overnight, and I'm going to probably do all the colors of the rainbow, and you just do the same thing, and you do the same thing, and then what you end up with is this wonderful sensory bin activity. So I'm inviting everybody, if they don't have a big bin like this, to grab one on Amazon, but it can be just nice and big. So you want the kids to be able to really have plenty in there. Okay, so with this batch, here's something fun to do. I put in some glass blobs. Maybe they need to find all the glass blobs and count them. I also put in some little birthday candles. They can search for those. And very soothing. Now the things that are really good about sensory bins is that it's a very tactile way to learn. It uses a lot of the senses. You're looking at the rice, you're hearing how it sounds, you're touching all the different parts of the sensory bin. You can do lots of life skills. You can do scooping and measuring. You can take a big spoon and they can be challenged to measure with the rice. They can pour them into containers for any kind of measurement if they want. It's great for independent play, and it's child-driven. There's no rules. They can just be opening up their senses and using all these different tactile input to be a very calming activity. So this is the rainbow rice, and I also have provided you with some other things. So this is the rainbow rice. I also provided in everybody's sensory kit. You're going to see these, and these are little, they're called water beads or Orbeez, and everybody got these. And what you're going to do is you're going to put them in a big bowl and fill it to almost to the top with water. And over the period of an hour or two, all of these beads are going to absorb all the water, and you're going to end up with something wonderful like this. So these are all water beads, and you can put these in the sensory bin, and the kids just love it. You can also, with the Orbeez, you can start to sort them. You can put little cups and have them scoop out all the purple ones. How many purple ones in this scoop? How many red ones? How many green ones? Okay, so having a sensory bin out just for the child to be able to do independent sensory input activities is just a really, really good and important resource for your child to have in a sensory-rich household. So enjoy, and I hope your kid enjoys their sensory bin. All right.